Now, this may be very hard to hear, very hard to believe, but the truth and the fact is that not everyone will be financially free. It's just the same with the fact that not everyone will be rich and not everyone has to be poor. There will always be rich people, there will always be poor people, and the same way to say that not everyone will be financially free. Now, not because it is impossible. It is very possible to be financially free, but there's a lot of strategy and intention to it. But the basic reason why some people will not be financially free is because of choices. The choices they make is actually what stop them from becoming financially free. Now, there are cases where they know their choices are bad, but they really don't want to make any change or are not willing to be disciplined to make that change. And in some cases, it's just simply ignorance. They don't know the difference between a good financial decision and a bad financial decision. And that's where getting financial knowledge or being intentional about gaining knowledge on how to set yourself financially free comes into play. So, financial freedom is not luck. Don't get it twisted. It is not luck, it's not magic. It is simply your behavior or cultivating good financial habits. And the truth that I'm sharing with you today is some people will not be able to be financially free. But here's the reason why some people will most likely not ever get there. One, they avoid learning about money. They keep shying away from getting the knowledge. They can be scared about the knowledge or just lack the willpower to actually gain the knowledge or being intentionally about knowing what to do. Some people just derive pleasure in wallowing in that poor financial situation. But of course, some people wait till they get to a brick wall before they go to get that level of financial knowledge. And knowledge is free. Two is they depend only on salary. And like I always say, even in my live sessions, one stream of income is no longer enough for so many people globally, worldwide. Salary is not enough, and you cannot afford to depend on only salary. Three is they spend before they think. They don't even have a budget. They just spend because at that point in time, they feel it is what they need, but it's actually what they want. And this is where knowing the difference between your needs and your wants comes into play. So people that usually end up not becoming financially free spend before they even think about the consequences of their financial decisions. They don't weigh it, they don't gauge it, they don't have a budget, and neither do they track. Number four is that they are afraid of investing. They always have 1,001 reasons why they shouldn't invest or why investment is bad. They can find so many negative reasons why they shouldn't invest. Oh, this person lost their money yesterday, the other person, they always find negative reasons why. But the truth is, people are making money investing. So the fear of investment stops them from actually investing or taking that step to invest and free themselves from financial stress. Now, the fifth reason is they want fast results, and this is where people get stuck in get rich quick schemes, they get scammed time and time again, or they keep falling into financial traps. And the truth is, real wealth doesn't just happen overnight. Just look at the best of the best. I mean, the richest of the richest. Some of them started investing and really being intentional about their income, their finance, their wealth portfolio, and diversification of their wealth for years. So it's not something that you start investing today and you're expecting to gain millions of dollars or pounds the next day. Then another reason is they want um, to blame the economy, but they never adapt. There are so many reasons why people should be poor. I mean, if we look at what the economy is saying, then every single person in every country should be poor. So the question you need to ask yourself is how come we still have rich people existing in that same economy or that same country? And not everybody is doing something bad or negative. Many people are actually earning good money legitimately. So there are very many necessary questions that people who are currently not financially free need to ask themselves. Honest questions. So the question you ask yourself is, why am I avoiding to learn about money? Or what do I know about money? Or what is the extent of my knowledge about money? then am I depending on only one means of income or one salary? And do I always spend before I even think or even analyze the consequences? If you find out that you are broke before the end of every month, then there must be something wrong with your spending, your budgeting, and your intentionality about your finance. And then when you are earning only one salary, trust me, you probably don't have enough to take care of yourself and your needs, talk less of even your wants. So, how then do you invest if you don't even have enough to enjoy a basic life? So if you're not even able to take care of your needs so that you can even be calm mentally, how then are you going to invest? So there comes the aspect of also being scared of investment, of even having the money to invest, but not wanting to invest because you believe every investment is a scam. And then when you do invest, you now want fast results. You want to just make triple where you say invest $10 and you get $1,000 in 24 hours. Where does that happen? No. So many of these investments or fake promises telling you you're going to earn or pyramid schemes, you need to be very careful about them because that is also one of the quickest ways to lose money, and not just lose money big time. And then you also need to stop blaming the economy for your problems. Yes, it's bad worldwide, so many people, but yet in these same distressed economies, there are people that are making good money quietly, not even just the obviously rich people. So here's the mind shift you need to get involved in, or you need to start practicing now this year, which is the difference between those who make it and those who don't, is basically discipline over time, being patient with investment, and being intentional about multiplying your streams of income. So you don't need to be perfect. That's another misconception many people have. I need to have $1 million before I invest. I need to have £1,000 before I invest. No, you need to start from somewhere. And no matter how small it is, you need to start. You know the saying, little drops makes mighty ocean. So you need to start from somewhere. And not just to start, you also need to be consistent. So you don't invest January and February, March, April, you don't do anything. You need to be consistent. Even with the little you have to be consistent. So these are part of the reasons why some people will not be able to gain financial freedom. So if you find yourself in any of these categories, please, this year, you need to do better and you need to be more intentional. So if you have any questions for me, please don't forget to drop it in the comment section, and any other areas you need me to teach you or talk to you about in terms of building your finance, learning how to save better, investment, any topic at all finance related, I'd be happy to hear from you in the comment section. And of course, till we meet you again, I'll see you in the next class.